Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Houseki no Kuni, Land of the Lustrous, episode 3. In last episode, we were sort of introduced to Daya, because she appeared at the end of the first episode, right? And then Daya is a diamond class, I guess. Their hardness is like 10. She's always being saved by Bort. I really didn't like the way Bort was treating her. And then the Lunarians, they attacked because their master was sort of like meditating and he can't wake up. Like if you try to wake him up when he's doing all that, he doesn't wake up. So I feel like the Lunarians are taking advantage of the fact that he's not going to be awake to attack their palace or something. And then they launched this thing that swallowed up Phos, and now Phos is sort of like dissolving into the thing. So I really don't know how they're gonna save her, but I don't think she's dead, so I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we'll see. So let's check out this episode, and here we go. What is that? It's kind of beautiful and cool. Anonashka. Is that her? Is it a snail? I don't think I noticed that it might have been a snail. I was playing with my nephew yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, Sunday. And you know how Google, when you take like a video or a photo or something, they try to make some kind of collage or animation or something or other. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like that's my little nephew there, like moving around. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, look at us. Look at us, man. We're so cute. Okay. Metamorphose, okay? Is she the one knocking? Wow. The way the thing is moving. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is so cool. Did it grab hold of? Oh, shut up. Who are they? Wow. Really? Like, really? So, is that little thing that was the big thing? She's in there, right? That's why the thing is jumping so much. She's in there. Mm-hmm. How does that work? No, no break. Sorry. That one. That one. That thing. Really? She's way too excited about cutting. You trying to blame yourself, Daya? Ooh, I like the dress that she's making. What is she doing? Oh, okay. Are they diamonds too? Where is she going? Ugh. What are you thinking? Yep. Cinnabar, huh? I just don't know how she's gonna help. Maybe her poison is gonna dissolve the outer shell of the snail? I don't know. I'm sorry, baby. I love that. The way the camera was sort of like zooming in on her a little bit, and then the light, this is turning around. I don't know. The way this, they move, I don't know, the camera move. What's happening? Are they Lunarians? Or is it Daya? Ooh. This is so cool. Wait, is that it? Okay. Okay, I was about to say. Because I feel like... Shisha. So they know each other. I think I know why she's irritated, because she was excited for a second. The Lunarians came at night. She's a snail. Nope. Posso falar então? She did try to save you. Oh man, Daya, don't take it to heart. Don't take it to heart, please. No. So she's been there for like 100 years? Alone? For real? Oh, so she's in the shell? Is that what they're saying? Okay. Go help. What was that? Did she make like a copy of Phos with her poison stuff? Ooh. I love this music, and then the way she's running. Oh. Ooh, nice. Okay, get out of the way. Get out of the way. I don't like you. Ooh, I love how there was this like when she was running, there was little I don't know, her steps were sort of like I don't know, shining. Diamond like. How do they put them back together? Is it like a puzzle pieces that you put back together? Ooh. This is kind of cool. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh. It's adorable. So they're understanding each other. Oh my gosh, she's having a conversation with a snail. To the snail. This episode was so confusing. Oh my gosh. First off, I didn't think it was a snail. I don't know what I thought it was when the thing dropped onto the palace or whatever. Like, it didn't cross my mind that it might have been a snail. And then it wasn't until before they went to the intro that's when I noticed the form of the snail. So, okay, so she was getting dissolved, and then I guess she got turned into the hard shell of the snail, right? So Daya, at first I also thought that, although I didn't quite understand why that would be, it would happen like that. Like, why the little snail thing that she was just running around with, like, how would Phos have turned into that? Like, I didn't get it. So I guess it makes sense that that's not what actually happened, that she was actually part of the shell thing. And the way Daya was running around and talking to like all the gems and crystals there, so that they can try to figure out like how to help her, and the way they were all acting, like they were no help at all. Some of them just didn't care that she might have just been turned into the snail thing. And I'm like, yo, I don't know, man. That's just, I didn't like it, like, at all. And Bort, the way she was like referring to Phos, calling her that thing, or just some kind of derogatory, like some kind of bad terms that she used when she was referring to Phos, I really didn't like. Like, her attitude, I don't like at all. The way she talks to Daya, the way she or he, whatever, the way Bort talks to like anything or anybody that he or she thinks is beneath him, her. I don't know. That's it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So Daya's making her way, and then she finds Cinnabar, right? He tells Cinnabar, she tells Daya tells Cinnabar about how Phos has been turned into this snail. And Cinnabar explained to her that that's not actually what happened, that he's in the shell. So she went, and the way she was running, like the animation, as Dad was running toward the palace. I don't know, I just love the way the way the camera moves around. It's just so cool. So she gets to the palace, and Bob was there. I thought he was gonna say something weird or whatever, like trying to still talk bad, but I guess not. He lets her pass. She goes in and then tells, what was the doctor's name? Rutil? Tells Rutil that there's a way to revive Phos. So they got help from all the other crystals. They scratch her off of the snail, the shell of the snail, right? And the way they, oh, that's kind of like, how do they bring them back? And it was sort of like a puzzle thing that they just put them back together, right? And I love the animation of how she was getting sort of like revived from the interior, I guess. I don't know, just the way they did it. It was kind of cool. Then she woke up and she just immediately jumped on the snails. It's like, Diane, the snail apologized, but she's not having it. She just wants. And then she started talking to the snail. Like, you could clearly tell that she was understanding what the snail was saying. Like, they were both understanding each other, but the others are not hearing it. So I'm like, okay, is it because she was eaten by the snail and that's why she cannot communicate with it? I don't know. And then how did that giant snail become this little thing? I know this is I think Bort said something about it being doused in salt water. That's what reduced the size of it. But like, that was a really big snail, and then it turned into that little bitty thing. I don't know, it's weird. And then when Cinnabar was talking, the way she was talking about people being not, when she was saying that Phos is better off left the way she is, that we don't need her or something or other. I don't know, the way she was talking, it felt like Daya was thinking like he was referring to her in some way. So I didn't like that because she's already down on herself. So when Cinnabar was saying all that, and I'm like, okay, she probably is internalizing what she's saying. But then after they mentioned the shell thing, and then she's like, okay, there's a way that we can save her. I feel like her confidence like shut up right back. And then she went and did all the stuff that she could. Why can't I talk today? All that she could to save her. So what's gonna happen after that? I feel a little bad for Cinnabar, because when she was like, okay, time for patrol, and then she started patrolling at night when the Lunarians never come. And then she sees diamond like shining brightly at night. And she actually thought it was the Lunarians. I feel like her hope was so high. And then when she found that it was just Daya, she got so irritated about that. And I felt bad for her because, you know, like I said, she's all alone at night. And then, oh yeah, she's been there for like 100 years. Like, a night for 100 years, for real. Y'all need to do better, man. Like, your whole civilization, you can't just like put her by herself for that long. Like, that's just, nah, do better. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I will see you on Thursday for my reaction to Houseki no Kuni episode 4. And if you want to see that reaction right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon. And yeah, I'll see you on Thursday. Bye.